Gentleman from Michigan.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Gruber, PhD from MIT, correct?
No, my PhD is from Harvard University.
Okay, Harvard, another prestigious school as well, and you teach at MIT.
Yes, I do.
Very prestigious school. Myself, I graduated from a small college. My dad was a factory worker. I had to work my way through college, but I understand it's very prestigious, and congratulations. But I want to go back. Earlier, there were some people on the, you as well as members of Congress, stating that this was very transparent, this bill. And yet, from the very beginning, if I remember correctly, a lady got up in front of the floor of Congress and she said, you got to pass it before you can see what's in it. Do you remember who that was?
I believe that's a quote attributed to Nancy Pelosi.
Correct. Thank you. And yet it was 2,700 pages, the original act, and if you read that 2,700 pages, you're going to see a lot that says to be determined in that bill. So the bill wasn't really complete. So how can you have a bill, pass a bill, before you can see what's in it, and call that transparent? Because I didn't get to see it, nor, well, I wasn't here, but other members of Congress really couldn't see that. And then we find out now that, well, we were told that you can keep your insurance and you like it, and we know that's a lie. You can keep your doctor, and we know that's a lie. And you can keep your hospital, and that's a lie. Lies on top of lies. And it's not really about health care either. It's a tax. Premiums will be lower, and yet they're higher. Another lie. So let's backtrack. You apologized today for some comments you made in the video, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And it says several times here you said you apologize for insulting others to make yourself look smarter or better than others. Or that's paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what you said. Is that correct?
Yes.
You want to repeat what you actually said? Go ahead.
No, what you said is a good paraphrase.
Pretty good. So let's be clear. You did not apologize for helping the administration deceive the American people on this Health Care Act or for telling America the truth in your video comments about how it was a fraud upon the American people. Is that correct, sir?
I think the Affordable Care Act was passed in a highly transparent fashion with hundreds of hours of debate.
But every single thing they promised was a lie. How can you call that transparent? You didn't say what we're about to do for you is not going to really do you any good. You're not going to keep your doctor. You're not going to keep your hospital. Your premiums are going to go up. Why didn't you say that? You were the architect, one of the architects. You created the model. Is that model flawed?
I did economic microsimulation modeling that I believe is
simulation. So you actually created a model to justify their conclusions. Seems about what you did. I mean, you're a lot smarter than I did. Now, here's an opportunity for you to come clean. Lies on top of lies. This is what you have done. You have been a co-conspirator in defrauding the American people, and you admitted it in two videos that I saw on TV, and I saw some here today. In helping this administration deceive our citizens, you received grants and contracts from the government, for either the federal government or the states. Was it closer to $2.5 million or $2.8 million you received over the course of implementing this ObamaCare?
I don't recall the exact figure.
You're an economist. You know the quotes you said in the book you wrote. You know how to balance a checkbook. You know how to read a balance sheet. Was it 2.5 or 2.8 million or more? Plus or minus $100,000.
Once again, I don't recall the exact amount.
Now, you know what? It's about lies, half-truths, and distortions. Why are you continuing to help this administration deceive the American public? With that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Well, if I could have the time for just these